Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open. Connecting with the divine. Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
O Paramashiva Sadashivamurte Paramavatari Aham Bhavata Sarvan Paramadvaita Praptaye Asirvatam Aham Paramashivoham Nityetas Pratama Dvitiya Tritiya Saranam Sarvan Pratibahina Dikshe Nirvana Diksha Sarire Manasi Cha Turiyavastha Dikshe Ishvara Tulyabhavasya Diksha Asmaham Jivani Panchakritya Uttaradayitva Swikaranam Ishvaratayam Stapanach Om Om Om. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Paramasatya, ultimate truths about Dharmartha Kama Moksha. Listen. Dharmartha Kama Moksha in Sanatana Hindu Dharma Paramasatyas about the life, how life flows and how it can be guided to enlightenment. Listen. Listen carefully. The whole Sanatana Hindu Dharma teaches how to bring superconscious breakthrough in your daily life. See, Sanatana Hindu Dharma is not Sunday religion or any one-day religion. No, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Dharmartha Kama Moksha, the flow of life. How it should flow. In all different traditions of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, this Dharmartha Kama Moksha forms the backbone. See, in the pure science of life, Dharmartha Kama Moksha is the backbone. In applied science of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, there are four backbones, four principles backbones. Upanishad, Upaasana, Upavaasa, Utsava. Listen, in every tradition, the practical Sanatana Hindu Dharma can be reduced to just these four words. These four words are backbone. Upanishad, Upaasana, Upavaasa, Utsava. There's one more four words. Ganga, Gayatri, Gita, Go. Ganga, Gayatri, Gita, Go. Means cow. Just understand these three set of four words, then I'll connect all these three and make you fully understand how the Dharmartha Kama Moksha can be beautifully lived, celebrated through Upanishad, Upavaasa, Upaasana, Utsava. See, Upanishads form a foundation for everything we do. Whether you sit and think about the ultimate Parabrahman, Paramashivam, or your Kuladevata Puja, your Grama Devata Puja, or your Pitru Shanti Puja, everything Upanishads form base, foundation. And then comes Upasana. Everything in Hindu tradition, including enlightenment, even the meditation, unclutching, samadhi process is called Atma Upasana. Even that is Upasana. Upavaasa means food restrictions. Any common Hindu will have these basic food restrictions in their lifestyle. It may be avoiding certain kind of food permanently or on some few important occasions. The Upavaasa plays a major role, and Utsava. Hinduism is nothing but continuous Utsava. In 365 days, at least 300 days we have Utsavas. Any sampradaya in 365 days, at least 300 days we have Utsavas. Blessed are those who are born in temple ecosystem and grow up. See, not to be a good Hindu, even to be a good human, the temple ecosystem is something extraordinary. Don't think I go on promoting this temple ecosystem just because I was born and brought up. You don't know how temple ecosystem produces the most beautiful, most powerful, intense yet graceful beings. Intense yet graceful beings. How? By the very existence, the temple ecosystem sets a role model for humanity. Dharmartha Kama Moksha, the goals of life. Upaasana, Upanishad, Upaasana, Upavaasa, Utsava. The practical way of bringing Dharmartha Kama Moksha in our life. Ganga, Gayatri, Gita, Gomata. These four not just commonly accepted, worshipped, revered. If this four is kept alive, everything else will follow. The Sanatana Hindu Dharma is such beautiful ecosystem. If you bring one, even if you bring just this one devotion for Gayatri, then naturally Gayatri temple will manifest, the Goshala will manifest, the interest in Ganga and Gita will manifest. If the one comes, everything else will follow. Same way, the moment interest on Upanishad comes, Upaasana will start, then Upavaasa will start, then Utsavas will start. Same way, even if you have an interest on Dharma, little interest on Dharma, automatically you will receive knowledge about Artha, Kama, Moksha. I tell you, if you learn how to make wealth Hindu way, your whole thought current will be filled with moksha. If you learn how to achieve moksha as per the Hindu tradition, you will automatically attract dharma, artha, kama, everything. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Upanishad, Upaasana, Upavaasa, Utsava, Ganga, Gayatri, Gita, Gomata. These 12 words, Dharmartha Kama Moksha, is like a Paramasatya, the pure science. Upanishad, Upaasana, Upavaasa, Utsava is like an applied science, day to day. Ganga, Gayatri, Gita, Gomata is like a backbone spread throughout Sanatana Hindu Dharma in all sampradayas. Our temples are the place where Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha is continuously taught. Upanishad, Upaasana, Upavaasa, Utsava is continuously practiced. Ganga, Gayatri, Gita, Gomata. This four is kept alive for generations. I don't know how many of you can understand. Ganga is the world's largest worshipped deity. Understand? There are many longer rivers in the world than Ganga, but no other river is worshipped like Ganga. for generations. These 12 words, I can say, is the essence of Hindu civilization. Dharmartha Kama Moksha, Upanishad, Upaasana, Upavaasa, Utsava, Ganga, Gayatri, Gita, Gomata. How a powerful civilization, listen, a chronic capitalistic society is built for the benefit of few, those who own wealth. The whole humanity in that society, all those in that society are directly or indirectly forced to work for those who have, the owners who own the wealth. Same way, police state forces its citizens to work for the state to become great. But there is one civilization absolutely focused on citizens, the complete well-being of citizens. I will call it as the temple-centric Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Actually, I don't even want to use the word Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Why, in the modern day, what you know about Sanatana Hindu Dharma is not really Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Only a temple ecosystem is Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Understand carefully. Government run by temple, not temple run by government. There's a big difference. A government run by temple is what I call temple-based ecosystem. Kailasa should be a temple-based Sanatana Hindu Dharma all over the world. Even if it takes little time, we should only focus on establishing the infrastructures for temple-based ecosystem. Listen. Whether you get into politics or business, whether you get into this capitalistic, chronic capitalistic rat race or political power rat race, within 1 decade, 10 years, you will understand that whole system is shit and those who can exploit raise in that, and by the system it focuses only the 1% of the people on the top. Only the 1% of the people on the top. 99% of the people are sacrificed physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, morally, in every level for that 1% of the people on the top. Sanatana Dharma, Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Temple-centric Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the only successful model where the whole focus is on every individual citizen's all-round growth. All-round growth of every single individual citizen. To celebrate being human. To celebrate being human. Only temple-based Sanatana Hindu Dharma teaches you. In teaching, lifestyle, even the way you flow. In practical level, theory, applied, practical, in all three levels, temple-based Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the best. For every individual, all-round growth. Many times people come and ask me, Swamiji, if kids study in Gurukul, what about their future job? Hey, fool. Okay, go on. Why don't you ask this question to university students or the universities? What is the percentage of people who graduate engineering or any degree in any college? What's the percentage of people get employed? Do you know in many countries, 80% of the graduates are unemployable in any department and field. And even those who got the job, 84% of the IT workers have fatty liver, the lifestyle disease. Can you imagine? In India, 84% of the IT workers have a fatty liver. Means what? They are just machines made to work maybe till the age of 40, 45 and then just drop dead. Nobody will even do postmortem. Why he is dead? Why he has collapsed? Is system somewhere responsible for it? Nobody will bother. But they go on try to pinpoint to in Gurukul if the kids study, what will happen to their future, the job, school, the colleges which give degrees don't take the responsibility for the job. Universities which give degrees don't take the responsibility for the job. And they don't even prepare you for life. Forget about job. And you neither question them, you don't even think you can question them. All questions asked towards Sanatana Hindu Dharma is absolutely irrational, illogical, only from the angle of making Sanatana Hindu Dharma illegitimate. In temple-based ecosystem, no one goes hungry. Well-being, especially celebrating being human, all-round growth of the individual is attended so much. Not only you make Artha wealth, enjoy Kama, you are cared, fulfilled in all your dimensions. The awakening of your consciousness is so intense, you can't be exploited. I tell you, temple-based civilization will be opposed by chronic capitalists and police states. Neither police states can rule you, have power over you, nor the chronic capitalists will be able to convince you to work for them, for their net worth to raise. The temple-based civilization will teach you to celebrate being human. And I tell you, many Hindu temples, especially in South, that they have a South India, we have a tradition of that stone inscription. So many temple stone inscriptions describe the hospitals run in the temples, the music academies, dance academies run in the temple. Some temples list around 400 Devadasis who are singing and dancing in the temple, helping people to enjoy life being human, the beauty of being human. There is one temple which has an elaborate hospital manual. How many beds, how many doctors, nurses, and medicines, pharmacy details, everything which was running in the temple. I tell you, just if we revive Temple-centric Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we will bring the best life planet Earth. The ecosystem will teach people Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. You will not be brainwashed to work for someone's net worth to increase. You will work for your wealth. Listen, that is what is the Hindu Artha means. You will work and you will become rich. And you can decide how rich you want to become, and based on that, you can decide your work. Being your own boss. You will not be made to work in this chronic capitalistic ecosystem for someone else to become rich. Same way, the state, the temple-based ecosystem very clearly defines the level of interference and control a state can have over citizens. It drastically limits it. You will only be administered to the minimum level. With minimum interference, with the minimum level of interventions, the whole ecosystem runs with more of understandings. Practically no law. I tell you, even now, 90% of the Indians do not know what is written in their constitution. And 90% of the Hindus do not know what is written in Gita. I am telling you the truth. But even though the temple-based ecosystems were destroyed everywhere, that what temple-based ecosystem did to us for generations has gotten into the families, because still the family system is not yet destroyed, it is alive. I tell you, before this family system dies, better revive the temple-based ecosystems. Because our lifestyle was kept in temples, families. I will say the invaders and colonizers have successfully destroyed the temple ecosystem. Be very clear. Now the temples are there only as a worship altars, but at least one good news is that families have not been destroyed. So before, these families which carries the knowledge of the temple based ecosystem, before those families are destroyed, the ecosystem should be fully revived. If not, it will be lost forever for humanity. One of the most wonderful things happened to planet Earth is ISKCON and Ramakrishna Mission. Both of them have done an amazing job in reviving. Ramakrishna Mission has revived this temple-based monastery life system. Ganga, Gita, Gayatri, Gomata. ISKCON has revived Upanishad, Upaasana, Upavaasa, Utsava. ISKCON has revived temple-based ecosystem globally. Ramakrishna Mission has revived temple-based monastery system. Kailasa should revive both. A temple-based monastery, temple-based community, a temple-centric Sanatana Hindu civilizational revival. Nation run by temple from temple. That's the way Sanatana Hindu Dharma was, should be in future also. That is the way it was. That is the way it should be in the future. Surely in the present it is not that way. Now the temples are run by government. The secular government runs Hindu temple, religious temple. But those days, religious temple was governing even secular life of people. Religious temple was running secular government. But now the secular government is running religious temple. So the shift is full 180 degree. So understand, we should revive a temple-based ecosystem. What was? Kailasa should be temple-based ecosystem. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, Upanishad, Upaasana, Upavaasa, Utsava, Ganga, Gayatri, Gita, Gomata. I have an Ashtagam done. Ashtagam means 8 verses in Sanskrit done on temple-based Sanatana Hindu civilization. First, I want to give you Paramashatyas about how this Dharmartha Kama Moksha can be practically implemented. The practical implementation of Dharmartha Kama Moksha can happen through Upanishad, Upaasana, Upavaasa, Utsava, and Ganga, Gita, Gayatri, Gomata. Let me give you these verses. Devalaya Sapyadaya Kendrani Santi Puja Siksha Samudayo Vyavara Raksha Pratishtitaha Akrantaro Nashayanti Devalayan Hindu Samajaturinam Desham Vinasi Hindu Samajaha Titilaha Bhavati. देवालय सभ्यता के केंद्र हैं. पूजा, शिक्षा, समुदाय, व्यापार और रक्षा उनमें प्रतिष्ठित हैं. आक्रमणकारी देवालयों को नष्ट करते हैं क्योंकि वे हिंदू समाज की रीढ़ हैं. उनके विनाश से हिंदू समाज शिथिल हो जाता है. Temples were the centers of our civilization. Worship, education, community, trade, and protection all are established in them. Even our court, defense, everything was temple-centered. The whole country's treasure was always kept inside temple. Temples are the centers of our civilization. Worship, education, community, trade, and protection are established in them. Invaders destroy temples because they are the backbone of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Hindu society. With their destruction, Hindu society is destroyed. उनके विनाश से हिंदू समाज शिथिल हो जाता है. Rani Iyer is asking, can the team kindly share the lyrics of the Ashtakam? Yes, we'll share it in the Facebook. You can see them. देवालयाः केवलं न सन्ति पूजास्थानानि कलायाः स्थापत्यस्य शिक्षायाः समाजस्य केन्द्राणि. प्राणप्रतिष्ठा संकल्पना देवालयान् पवित्रान् करोति. तेषां महिमा अनन्तः अस्ति सनातनधर्मे. देवालय केवल पूजा स्थल नहीं हैं, वे कला, स्थापत्य, शिक्षा और समाज के केंद्र हैं. प्राण प्रतिष्ठा की संकल्पना देवालयों को पवित्र बना दी है. उनकी महिमा सनातन धर्म में अनंत है. This is exactly Vivekananda wanted to revive. Today on Sri Ramakrishna's Jayanti Mahotsava, as per the Hindu calendar, I bow down to Sri Ramakrishna. He has done unimaginable work through Vivekananda and Ramakrishna Sangha. Revival of temple-based monasteries all over the world. He is one of the greatest incarnation of the modern day. देवालय केवल पूजा स्थल नहीं है, वे कला, स्थापत्य, शिक्षा और समाज के केंद्र हैं. प्राण प्रतिष्ठा की संकल्पना देवालयों को पवित्र बना दी है. उनकी महिमा सनातन धर्म में अनंत है. Temples are not just places of worship. They are centers of the art, architecture, education, and society. The concept of prana pratishtha makes temples sacred. The principle of prana pratishtha unique to Sanatana Hindu Dharma. The concept of prana pratishtha makes temples sacred. Their glory is infinite in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Stapatya, listen, the third verse. Sadapya akramanani vinashamcha sahyabhi Hindu sapyada punah puna nirmanam karodi Somanatha devalaya saptavaram nashtaha punarnirmitacha Ramajanmabhoomi devalaya संपूर्ण अस्ति. सदियों के आक्रमण और विनाश को सहने के बावजूद हिंदू सत्ता बार बार पुनर्निर्माण करती है. सोमनाथ मंदिर 7 बार नष्ट हुआ और पुनर्निर्मित हुआ. राम जन्मभूमि मंदिर अपूर्ण है. Listen, despite centuries of invasions and destruction, Hindu civilization rebuilds itself again and again. The Somnath temple was destroyed 7 times and rebuilt. Ram Janmabhoomi temple is now complete. But listen now. Listen to this. We did not make the museum of how it got destroyed and how we rebuilt. That is why the invaders are able to come again and destroy us. My responsibility is near every major temple, make a beautiful annalaya and put clearly in a museum way how those temples were destroyed, who all sacrificed their life to protect, and how we revived it. More than 20,000 Vaishnavas have sacrificed their life to protect Ranganatha, Namberumal, to protect the deity of Namberumal, how the Vaishnavas gave their life. I want all of you to read the book by Meenakshi Jain, The Flight of Deities. I want all of you to read that book. How our ancestors sacrificed their life to protect the deities. Near every major temple, I'll make Annalaya and museum to tell the world how it was attacked, destroyed, how our society defended, protected, finally revived, and now it is standing. If we don't tell our story, our history to the next generation, they will not learn the lesson and history will repeat itself. Hindus have become criminally negligent Hindus by not telling this truth to the next generation. Nobody understands. Even those in Srirangam do not know. 20,000 of their ancestors gave their life to protect Emberumal, Namberumal, the Ranganatha, the deity of Ranganatha. Just how Aurangzeb destroyed, killed, peeled the skin of Chhatrapati Shivaji's son and killed him, tortured and killed him. Same way, the Vallala Maharaja, who was the king of Tiruvannamalai, his skin was peeled, killed by the Muslim invaders in Madurai. And his body was hung on the temple tower. In Madurai. Actually, in war, the Muslim army lost. But after the war, cunningly, they invited the king alone for a feast. And he also went thinking that they have after all lost. Now they are retreating. Just gracefully accepted the invitation and went and they killed him. It was extreme cunning strategy. They did not kill him in war. He did not die in war, the Vallala Maharaja. And unfortunately, the story is not told to the next generation. It is not visually presented. It is not presented with the details. We have the link for Meenakshi Jain's book in the internet, The Flight of Deities and Rebirth of Temples. And I sincerely recommend everyone to read this book. If Hindus are not educating their next generation, they are criminally negligent. And I am telling you openly, they are criminally negligent. In today's satsang, I wanted to speak everything only from the positive angle of what should be done. But I also have to tell you guys what should not be done. Don't be criminally negligent. We are now projecting the link to the PDF of Flight of Deities. But I will strongly recommend, if you can buy the book and read, buy and read, because we should buy these books and support the authors to produce more books like this. These 8 verses on temple civilization, I dedicate it to Ma Meenakshi Jain because of the amazing work she has done by writing that book, Flight of Deities and Rebirth of Temples. Hindus should not continue to be criminally negligent Hindus. You should make the next generation understand what our ancestors went through and make a museum near every temple for the next generation to see and understand how our temples were invaded, who all defended and protected, who all sacrificed the life and became martyrs, how it is revived, how it was revived and now standing. This need to be told to next generation. Only then history will not repeat itself. We also have a link for Vallala Maharajan's story, tamilvedas.com. That I will project that link also. All of you study both. Balaji, I want the Annalaya in Srirangam, not just for Annadan. It should serve as a museum to tell the story of temple to the next generation. I'm going to do the same for Madurai, Tiruvannamalai, Kanchipuram, all the major Hindu temples. The 4th verse, Puratani kale devalayaha swayam poshidaha asan Siksha arokyam samaja kalyanam chade poshayanti Atuna devalaya kosaha abhriyante samudayaha anadaha tesham punarstapana kartavya Sanatana Dharmena. प्राचीन काल में देवालय स्वयं पोषित हैं, वे शिक्षा, स्वास्थ्य और समाज कल्याण को पोषित करते हैं। अब देवालयों के कोष लूटे जाते हैं और समुदाय अनाथ हो जाते हैं। उनकी पुनर्स्थापना सनातन धर्म के अनुसार करनी चाहिए। In the ancient times, temples were self-sustaining. They nurtured education, health, and social welfare. Now temple funds are looted and communities are orphaned. their restoration must be done according to Sanatana Dharma as soon as possible. We are running out of time. It should have been done yesterday. We can't afford to waste time. We can't afford to waste time. देवालयानाम् अध्यात्मिकता राजनैतिकशोषणेन वृत्ता देशां पवित्रता सर्वदा रक्षणीया सनातनधर्मेण. अहिल्याबाई होल्कर् रणजित्सिंहः च देवालयान् रक्षितवन्तः. तेषाम् अनुसरणं कर्तव्यं सनातनधर्मेण. देवालयों की आध्यात्मिकता राजनीतिक शोषण के विरुद्ध है. उनकी पवित्रता को सदैव सनातन धर्म से रक्षा करनी चाहिए. अहिल्याबाई होल्कर और रणजीत सिंह ने देवालयों की रक्षा की. उनका अनुसरण सनातन धर्म के अनुसार करना चाहिए. The spirituality of the temples is opposed to the political exploitation. Their sanctity must always be protected by Sanatana Dharma. Ahalyabai Holkar and Ranjit Singh, all of them protected temples and ran their kingdoms temple-based. Their governments and their kingdoms were run temple-based. Their example must be followed according to Sanatana Dharma. Understand? As I said, earlier, temples were running secular government. But now, secular government is running temples. There is a vast difference. We should revive Sanatana Hindu Dharma and make everywhere temple-based ecosystem. Temple-based ecosystems. Hindu yoddha samanya janaha cha devaalayanam rakshartam प्राणान अर्पयन्ति स्म. तेषां वीरता अमरा अस्ति. हिंदू सभ्यता आक्रमणानां विनाशानां च मध्ये पवित्रस्थानानि रक्षति निर्माणति च सनातनधर्मेण. हिंदू योद्धा ओन और सामान्य जनों ने देवालयों की रक्षा के लिए प्राण अर्पित किए. उनकी वीरता अमर है. हिंदू सभ्यता आक्रमणों और विनाश के बीच भी पवित्र स्थानों की रक्षा और निर्माण करती है. Hindu warriors and common people sacrifice their lives to protect temples. Their bravery is immortal, and they also become immortal. Hindu civilization protects and rebuilds sacred places even amidst invasions and destruction. As I told, if you protect and rebuild your temple, you will be protected and your society will be rebuilt. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. You protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. You protect and rebuild temples, and temples will protect you and rebuild your society. Parasparam bhavayantu. Support each other and grow. This is the ecosystem Kailasa should create everywhere. With Paramashiva's grace, we are successful in creating this in many places, but we should do more and more and more. Next verse. Upanishad Upaasana Upavaasa Utsavaha cha Sanatana Dharmasya Saraha Tesham Anushtanam Devalayeshu Prachalati Sanatana Dharmena Devalayaha Santi Sanatana Dharmasya Pranaha Tesam Rakshanam Kartavyam Sanatana Dharmena. उपनिषद उपासना उपवास और उत्सव सनातन धर्म का सार हैं। उनका अनुष्ठान देवालयों में सनातन धर्म के अनुसार प्रचलित है। देवालय सनातन धर्म के प्राण हैं। उनकी रक्षा सनातन धर्म के अनुसार करनी चाहिए। The Upanishads, worship, fasting and festivals are the essence of Sanatana Dharma. Their practice thrives in temples according to Sanatana Dharma. Temples are the life of Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the life of temples. They must be protected in accordance with the Sanatana Hindu Dharma. 8th verse. Ganga, Gayatri, Gita, Gomata cha Hindu Dharmasya moolam. Devalayaha santi Sanatana Dharmasya pranaha. Edesham samrakshanam kartavyam Sanatana Dharmena. Tesham mahima anantaha asti Sanatana Dharme. गंगा, गायत्री, गीता और गोमाता हिंदू धर्म की मूल आधार हैं। देवालय सनातन धर्म के प्राण हैं। इन सबका संरक्षण सनातन धर्म के अनुसार करना चाहिए। इनकी महिमा सनातन धर्म में अनंत है। The Ganga, Gayatri, Gita and Gomata are the foundational pillars of Hindu Dharma. Temples are the life of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. All of these must be protected in accordance with Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Their glory is infinite in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Palashruti. Yappadet mandir ashtagam idam shraddhaya samanvitaha Bhagavata Nithyananda Paramashivena prakatitam sa bhaved dharma rakshakaha Sukhi samritta srayushaha Devalayeshu bhakti syat samajasya kalyanam Sanatana dharmasya gauravam vartade nityam. I am repeating the Palashruti. Yappadet mandirashtagam idam shraddhaya samanvitaha Bhagavata Nithyananda Paramasivena prakatitam sabbhavet dharma rakshakaha suhi samritta chirayushaha Devalayeshu bhakti syat samajasya kalyanam Sanatana dharmasya gauravam vartade nityam. जो कोई श्रद्धा से इस मंत्राष्टक का बात करेगा भगवान नित्यानंद परमशिव द्वारा प्रकटित वो धर्म का रक्षक सुखी समृद्ध और दीर्घायु होगा। दीर्घायु होगा, देवालयों में भक्ति होगी, समाज का कल्याण होगा, सनातन धर्म का गौरव सदैव बढ़ता रहेगा. Whoever recites this mandir Ashtagam with devotion, revealed by Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashiva, they will become protector of Dharma, happy, prosperous and long-lived. Devotion in temples will grow, society will prosper, the glory of Sanatana Hindu Dharma will eternally increase. So it is time we make the next generation understand the importance of temple-based Sanatana Hindu civilization, and we revive. We put all our time, treasure, talent, energy, life to revive temple-based ecosystem. So our civilization, Sanatana Hindu Dharma civilization, is revived for our generation and next generations to come. Listen, it is time we all realize, wake up to the importance of temple-based Sanatana Hindu Dharma civilization, and we all decide to revive it for ourselves and for the next generation. Blessings. Be blissful. Blessings. Be blissful.
Nithyananda, thank you for watching, and if you found the video enlightening,
please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to stay connected with us.
Don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications.
Oh, oh, Paramashiva Sadashivamurte Paramavatari Aham Bhavata Sarvan Paramadvaita Praptaye Asirvatam Aham Paramashivoham Nityedas Pratamat Vidiyat Pradiyastarana Sarvan Pratibahina Dikshe Nirvana Diksha Sarire Manasi Cha Turiyavastha Dikshe Ishvara Tulyabhavasya Diksha Asmaham Jivani Panchakritya Uttaradayitva Swikaranam Ishvaratayam Stapanach. Om, Om, Om. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Paramasatya.
श्री कैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्ध दिव्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्रीचिह्न काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हार्ह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रिणवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्रीकैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।